from our past. Sometimes.
Well, g'day folks, how you going?
G'day.
You're Ilana.
And you're Sean.
And together we are the
Down Under Cruisers.
Welcome aboard, folks.
Welcome.
How are we? Well. Let's have a look. First in the chat, Amethyst Hayes. G'day, Amy. How are you?
Amy. How you doing?
You're somewhere on the middle of the oceans.
Lucky you.
Doing something. I don't know. Anyway, aka Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes is here.
How you
G'day,
doing?
Kenny.
Multitasking again?
Yeah, as usual. Doing his own live. G'day, Gov. How they doing?
Hey, Rob.
Nice to see you. And we've got Najuma Brown.
Hello,
Welcome aboard, Najuma.
Lovely
Nice
to see you here today.
Well, you're the start, folks, of some exciting people that we've got on board. Wait a minute.
G'day, Lorraine.
G'day, Lorraine.
Nice to see you.
How
Thank
are
you for joining us today.
Welcome aboard. Yes, we've got some exciting people on board here. We've had at least one of this particular group on a chat of ours, would have been about 6-8 months ago on one of our Wednesday evening
I can
sessions.
tell you exactly when it was. It was precisely about April the 29th.
Oh, you
Because I had a happy birthday sung by one of our guests.
Oh, yes, you did.
I
wow.
won't forget that.
Yep. How could you? At any rate, this particular mob, because they're Australian mob group, are, as you can see here, the Pacific Belles have been doing a lot of cruise ship stuff. So stuff. Nice music.
As in performing? Is that the word you mean to say?
And nice music and all that sort of happy things. Oh, we've got some newcomers on board. Cruise Day Fun, welcome aboard. Nice to have you. And yes, first time we see you on a live. That's excellent.
Fantastic. Hope it won't be the last time.
Hang on. Gov's got something to say to you.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about all the things Sean said the other day while you weren't with us.
Oh, that might be...
Okay. We used to know this guy, Rob. He used to be on our chats, but he's not with us anymore. Anyway, without further ado...
Hello, Cindy, by the way, and hello, Edith.
Oh, we've got a couple in there. I didn't see them, actually. G'day, Cindy. How you going? And, here's Mom. Hey, Mom. G'day. How you going?
You'll enjoy our guests.
Yep. So here we go. Now, so I'm going to bring them in with a bit of a video that might actually remind you of what they look like.
Okay.
Awesome. Remind the general population if they've seen them on videos.
Oh, yes, it might jog your memory because you may well have been on a ship where they have been performing.
Correct. So here we go. Let's, without further ado, let me just bring this up.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Till I come marching home. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. You gotta accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with me.
And I'm not going to mess with Mr. In Between because right now they're up with us. How are you girls?
Welcome.
Hello.
2/3.
What a playback.
She's still trying to figure it out.
Oh, that's fine.
How far away from you does she live?
I was going to say. She's about 15, 20 minutes from me, 15 minutes or so. She's a bit further from Susie.
Just a touch, just a smidge. Well, I was going to say you could have got her over there and joined in the chat. But hey, when she's ready, she'll come on in.
Can I just say quickly? Get it sorted out. I told her to put her husband on it for a second.
Can I just say quickly, the fact that Colin could possibly have been able to have someone visit is because we're out of
lockdown.
Freedom. Well done, Victoria.
Okay, now before we get into cheering the Victoria bit, let me introduce the folks who we've got up there. We have the gorgeous me. Oh, sorry. First up is Susie McCann, who plays the part of Mabel Like the Table.
Welcome,
That's
Mabel.
Thank you.
And our repeat offender, Colin Mackenzie Poole, who actually
G'day,
plays
Colin.
the part of Dot.
Fantastic.
Welcome aboard, folks. Nice to have you on board.
So who's missing? Who are we?
Laura, who plays Betty. Betty.
Right.
Okay, so now it's her brainchild, right?
It is.
So now-
She came up with this a few years ago. Gosh, almost a decade ago now, right?
It's about 6 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think it was longer. Yeah, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, for sure. And the idea of doing a 1940s Andrew Sisters style trio. And we all auditioned, and through many sort of ups and downs and twists and turns, we managed to all get together and become a nice little singing trio. And we've managed to perform across Australia. We have now 3 sets of bells in different cities. And we've been, on ships, and we have been on TV, and all kinds of fun things.
Wow. Fantastic.
So how does the fame get to you? The famous Andrew Sisters.
They're the closest thing you're going to get to the Andrews sisters.
True.
So we all have our own unique characters. We don't try to be like them. We're still all unique in our own way.
That's
So,
great.
so what was the idea behind the genre itself?
I think Laura, she just loves that era.
Yeah.
And she grew up listening to that kind of music. And I think it was actually her mum who came up with the name, the Pacific Belles.
Oh,
Great
wow.
name, actually.
Yeah.
Great name.
So now, Susie, you're in the Gold Coast.
Yes.
Up north in Queensland,
Now-
for our American viewers.
You were down south originally when
Yes,
the
I
Bells
moved
first-
up here 3 years ago, and I was in the group with Colin
Yep.
and Laura, and I kind of said to Laura 2 things. I'm leaving Melbourne, but I still want to do the group. So then I started the group up here. I manage a set of bells up here.
So primarily what you folks are doing now is, because obviously sailing, there's so much sailing going on in Australia right now. You're sailing from your bedroom to the bathroom and back again. Obviously there's not a lot of work on cruise ships. So where's all the work coming from?
Well, being Queensland, very grateful to be here. We've been doing quite a lot of festivals at the moment all over Queensland. We've been up to Childers, we've been to Harvey Bay. We've been doing like Cooley Rocks Festival, which is like a retro festival. We've got some carols coming up, private parties. So we've got more movement up here. So we've been able to keep going.
Very
So
lucky.
with the word that cruising is going to start sometime next year, whenever, I know that you girls have actually did have a contract that was cancelled.
Yes. Right, it was like 2 days before the lockdown. The girls were set. It was to go up to Queensland and back. Oh, I think it was back to go all the way around Australia.
Yeah,
It was like a 10-day cruise, I think.
I think so. It was MSC, and it was supposed to be out of Sydney, I believe, and then they were supposed to go around Australia, potentially down to New Zealand. I think that was the route, but unfortunately, it literally got canceled about 2 or 3 days before they were supposed to leave. So it was a real shame. I had actually only just been back from ships, doing my show. I had gotten back, and they were supposed to go out, and then we all got canceled because I was supposed to go back out March 24th on Holland, and that obviously didn't happen.
So on MSC, which MSC ship was it that you guys were booked on?
Laura knows. Laura knows all. But we were on the cruise arts twice. 3 times. 3 times?
Yeah, the Bravo Cruise.
Bravo Cruise of the Arts. And there's some really, really wonderful performers who have gotten to be a part of that, and we were so lucky to be part of that as well. We were, I think, supposed to go back out again in a couple of years' time, but unfortunately, yeah, everything got shut down. So,
just very quickly back in the chat, just need to
We've got some more people coming in.
say a few things. Number one was Lorraine was saying g'day to Mom. That's nice of her. Mom, that is, to let you say that. Amy was saying, got to go, costume contest about to start. Amy is busy sitting on a cruise ship.
Dressed as a koala now.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
And where the cruise ship is in the they were just at Bimini yesterday.
Bahamas.
So they're somewhere in the Bahamas. So a koala in the Bahamas, that's kind of like
An American koala.
Well, that's it. She works at an Outback, so she thinks she's an Aussie. Philip, g'day, Philip. How you going? He's ordered a chicken and an egg through Amazon, and he'll give us an answer tomorrow. Yep, that's about right. It's about right. We've got Lorraine saying, "Oh, help with the Aussie."
Yes, oh help! Yes, indeed, you're in trouble, Lorraine. Now,
yeah, Lorraine, you're in
free.
Serious trouble. Okay, and let's see. Cruising on the high seas.
Hello,
G'day to
y'all.
Rob. How are you,
Hello.
buddy? Nice to have you on board.
Nice to see you.
Philip is saying that when we're not really free, we will only be free when we do not have to prove that we are not vaccinated.
Philip.
Yeah, Philip. Okay. Typical. Blaine, how you going, buddy? Nice to have you here. Okay. Who else have we got?
Ordered a new baby?
Oh, that's interesting. Rob has just ordered a brand spanking new baby. Can't wait until it comes in November, early December. You ordered one.
Would that be an RV possibly?
Or I'm hoping it's an RV and not one of those other ones. A couple of people are saying g'day to each other very quickly. All right. Heather saying g'day to all.
Hello all.
Just tired listening in. Excellent. Cruise Day fun. Cruise Day fun. So fun to hear about the Pacific Belles.
Fantastic.
Well, you're going to enjoy them.
So Laura
Yes, ma'am.
says she's listening and she's watching. I'm not
Right.
sure.
Oh, there she is. She's there.
She's there. There she is.
Yeah,
Hello.
How are you, Laura? Sorry, Betty.
Betty.
How are you, Betty?
Good.
Welcome.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice.
Finally.
Nice to see you.
Betty, give me a minute. Laura, give me a minute. Let me just run through the chat very quickly and just bring everybody in. We've got two traveling tour here. G'day, Neil and Kimberly. Hope you guys can enjoy our special guests. We're talking with a group called the Pacific Belles, who are the Andrews sisters of cruising. Dare I say it?
Oh, we are. We definitely are.
Now, Laura.
Now, we believe you have been responsible for getting these girls together. So do you want to tell us the story?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm obviously from the UK, as you can hear. But
No.
I came over from Blighty to Australia about 10 years ago. And I decided, well, the world's my oyster. What do I do? And so I put an advertisement out for some singers. And I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to get a group together? And we could go around Australia. We could do festivals. We could do private events. We could even do cruising, singing all the Andrews sisters songs. So it just turned out that 8 years later, we're still here doing it. And it's worked really, really well.
Laura, why did you choose that particular era?
I think it's music that appeals to all the generations. We've been hired for 90th birthday parties and also been hired for festivals where there's children dancing to our music. So it's amazing to see that the 90-year-olds are still up there dancing. and the kids are as well, and they just love it. And it's just, that music just appeals to everybody. So it's wonderful that we're able to do it still and spread the joy, as we like to say it.
I agree. I think the music is just so, that swing era is just really does get you, excuse the pun, in the mood. I think it is amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we probably all grew up watching the Doris Day movies, and the hair, the makeup, and I was a fan of Marilyn Monroe as well, and Vera Lynn, all the old wartime songs. And so I just think it really appealed to me as a kid. So doing it now as an adult and getting paid for what you love to do, it's just a dream. We're so lucky.
And then how did you then get from that onto ships?
It's all about people people you meet. We were very lucky to have been chosen by the Bravo cruise, who I think Susie had met Mick Manoff, who organises these charter cruises from Royal Caribbean. We go out on the Radiance of the Seas, and we were lucky that he just called me one day and said, "Hi, I've met Susie, and she says you sing in a band. We'd really love you on board the Bravo cruise of Performing Arts." And it was just such a great fit, and we've done it for years. So we just can't wait to get back, really.
Not the only ones. Yeah.
So you've got a cruise hopefully booked next season, because this season's dead and buried. But next season, which ship is it on?
Oh, well, we're hoping that we'll be on the MSC Magnifica. Because we were meant to be on that last year, and then obviously COVID hit. We were about to fly out to Sydney on the Friday, and then everything hit, and they just said, right, you're not going, because we were meant to start cruising on the Monday morning. And that was it. So we were told, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. And everyone got taken around to Perth, Western Australia, and they were floating around the shores, and then got taken to, there was an island, I think it was Rottnest Island they got taken to for weeks, and they had to quarantine there. So it was a lucky escape for us, really, that we didn't get on board that ship.
Yes.
And just so sad, though, to see the whole cruise industry go downhill from there.
Yeah, well, interestingly enough, cruising right now in the US, people are paying some absolutely ridiculous prices to get onto a cruise ship. But for us Aussies, when we look upon them, we're supposed to be the second largest cruising community outside in the world, apparently. And there we are, we're struggling to get a cruise ship leaving, even to go to Bendigo and back.
I know.
Which you can get Bendigo on water.
And we absolutely love going on board and meeting all of you, and we make such good friends with everyone, and we stay in contact with people too. You know what, I was talking to my husband this morning about it, because he was saying, because I said about this live broadcast, and he said you should tell them about the people that you've met. And I said, yeah, of course, because I've been having breakfast one morning, and a lady that's traveling on her own, and because I was sat on my own, she just came over to me and said, do you mind if I sit with you? And I was like, of course. So then we start chatting. Turns out she's a singer. She starts singing to me at breakfast, and then we keep in contact, and it's just so lovely. There's that other lovely lady we met, and we met her on 2 cruises. Denise, her name was, if she's listening. Denise, and she had the most fantastic hair, and she was traveling by herself. And she said, can I do your hair? And I said, of course, I'd love you to do my hair. I went, do you remember this, girls? I went to her room.
What's my room?
And she put my hair up in all these amazing curls. And then she took photos. We had a bit of a fashion thing. And then maybe a month after we got off the ship, she sent them through, along with photos of us performing as well. But it's just so sweet that you create those relationships, and then via Facebook you get to keep in contact, and so we just can't wait to get back and cruise with you all again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think I met Denise on a cruise ship as well. Look what she did to my hair.
Yes.
Neil and Kimberly are saying g'day. Just there was something. There we go. Lorraine is saying she hopes the Pacific Belles will be on a cruise in America so we can see them in person and hear them. They sound lovely.
Absolutely.
I would love to go back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Somebody's typing and it's coming across the
someone-
Yeah, I hear that too.
There's a bit of crackling going on somewhere.
No.
They're still going.
It must be a microphone moving or something.
Blaine,
Or we've got a little person in the bottom there.
Blaine,
Hang on, where is Blaine?
Blaine,
Okay, yeah.
70. Excuse me.
Sean's 70th birthday will be next year. Kenyel's thing there. Yeah, right. Yeah. By the way, we do have a. I'll just get rid of him quickly. G'day, Tim. How you going, buddy?
G'day, Tim.
We do have a group cruise going on the 15th of October 2022. We'd love you to come and join us on that group cruise.
Carnival Horizon.
It is in
Absolutely love to be on
Out of Miami.
yeah, it is
Never
out of
know.
Miami.
that. Sounds amazing. I would love that. Absolutely.
We can't wait.
Mother, getting away on a cruise right now would just be so good. I mean, that's a year away, but it would give me a break from my little ones. That's what I
Yeah. Well, you have our sympathies. You know that.
I believe you just had you've got another little one now. You just had a second. Is that correct?
She's
How old?
She's 8 weeks old.
Oh, literally just had
So-
amazing.
So, Laura, let me say, when they turn 25,
Congratulations.
they're no different.
Yes, they're always your babies.
Well, I'm trying to get another group of Pacific Belles together, clearly. So I have 2 daughters now, one 8 weeks, and I'll have to start trying for a third because it's a 3-part thing. So.
Yeah, but don't they say that getting your own to do it for you doesn't actually make a team?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. No.
It takes too much to train.
Well, she can create her own trio.
Oh, I
Her
tell you
own-
what, my 40-year-old, she'd be able to do it like that. She watches me rehearse all the time. So, and she was in my belly while I was singing as well. So she knows all the songs.
Right.
Oh, so she's been kicking in time to the music.
Yes. Both
So-
of them were.
Well, by the time you've had your third one, you've now created your own next generation Pacific Belles.
Mum says she would love to get on a cruise ship to Bendigo, especially if the lovely young girls would be singing the Andrew Sisters songs. Well, we'll have to book you on that MSC cruise coming up fairly shortly, wouldn't we? Let me
And
see.
hopefully we'll be on the Bravo ones.
Yep. Philip is trying to be smart here and saying he thought it was the woodpecker.
There's this, that crackling or something that's going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's all the mics are still, so that must be something else. Unless we've got the little the gremlins running in and out, pushing all the buttons.
I thought it was my phone for a second, so I've turned it off, but it's still going. Don't know.
Is that better?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, for like 2 seconds it was.
No,
No.
it's gone.
I thought it was my charger. My phone's on charge, but it's not that either.
There's a few people on board that are agents and so forth. Hang on. What is this? It stops when you stop. Oh, it's me. Is it me? I'm the one who's talking.
it's true.
It's you. It's you.
That's weird. That's very weird.
Well, tough.
Sorry, you're going to have to put up with it.
Somebody here saying, Najuma saying g'day to Eric. G'day, Eric. How you going, buddy?
G'day, Eric. Nice to see you.
Let's see.
Sounds like someone's playing with a chip, like a chip packet or something, like a crackling.
See, it's not me. She was talking. A dog will teach you how to handle babies. A cat will teach you how to handle teenagers.
Well, I've got 2 dogs, so they've really taught me how to handle my kids. That's good, yeah. Good advice.
Yeah, I'm always a loose wire. Okay, so
Can I just ask you? There are different incarnations of the Pacific Belles. There's a few groups of you. Do you sometimes interchange within, swap over, swap around, and swap and change the combinations?
Yeah.
To me or Colin? Was that to you, Colin?
And is that right?
Anybody, whoever wants to feel
yes.
that.
Well, we do then. I'll answer that. Betty will answer. We've got lots of bells now because it's we're in demand, you know. So
Good.
we've got Susie up in the Gold Coast with 6. She's got about 6, haven't you? Nearly.
Yep.
You've got a whole troop up there because there needs to be obviously 3 at a time. There's probably about 9 performers down here, and then the same in Sydney. We've got about 6 girls up there too. So yes, we don't chop and change parts. We have people that can do the same part. So I sing soprano, Colin is alto, Susie's mezzo, and then we have other people that would take those parts as well.
Right.
I think we have done in the past. We have chop and changed, but it's just easier if we stick to the one part and go from there. So if someone's sick or something, we give them a call and that's it. We know what we're singing. We just put the outfits on, the wigs on, and we're ready to go.
Yep.
So what does it take to be a belle?
Fabulous.
Oh, well, I mean, look at my other bells there, Susie and Colin. Look at those gorgeous girls. You obviously have to be gorgeous, and you need you need a beautiful singing voice like the girls do have. And they've got lovely personalities as well. So we're really lucky that when we get together, we get on really well. I mean, if we didn't get on well, it wouldn't be any fun, would it? So
No.
It's definitely talent and looks and personality.
Trifecta.
Absolutely.
So I know this is hard, but we're in 3 different places and trying to get you girls all to sing, because I was hoping that I could get you girls to do a song for us.
Not putting you on the spot or anything. You're quite welcome to say no. That's fine.
But I'm sure that some of the group out there would love to hear what the bells actually sound like in person.
We could try one thing.
Oh yeah, actually, Susie and we might have figured this out.
Yeah, we could just try one thing. We could do "Are you ready to sing?" That might work.
We might be able to do that.
That's a really good idea. Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh goodness! All right, we haven't tried this online before.
That's,
Horribly wrong.
it is what it is. We understand technology.
All right, are you ready,
All right.
ladies?
Yeah.
Are you ready to sing?
Sing. Are you ready to swing? Swing.
Are you ready to get in
the
Hard to do online.
Well done.
That
Bravo.
did not go down too badly
was-
at all.
I know you were going to say that did not go down well.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't. No. Beautiful. Thank you.
You know,
If you do want to listen to all of our songs, we do have them up on our website and our YouTube. You can buy the CD and everything like that. So we do have a full album out. So if people do want to hear it, it is available, as well as we have our YouTube channel, which has videos of our performances on land, on ships, on TV, and everything like that. So you can stick on it.
and folks, that will be on your on the description below when we actually kill the live.
We'll put a
At
link
the
there.
end, we will have the links in there for you to go out and get their music and so forth. But we do actually I do actually want to do one thing. I do want to entice the girls to come and join us on our group cruise. So I'm going to put forward our normal presentation that we have and let the girls have a look and see whether or not they'd like to join us.
very nice.
Well,
Very
I'm
nice.
You're coming?
Sign us up, Laura.
To Carnival now.
Well, we can get it sorted. Come on board. We can get it sorted. Come on board.
Champagne on the beach looked amazing.
Yeah, we know. We've been looking at that champagne ourselves for the last God knows how long, thinking, when are we going to have it?
Soon.
Well, passports are at the ready now that we can actually know that we can fly very soon.
I've been on a few cruises.
Laura, you seem to be dropping in and out there.
I've been on a few cruises myself as a passenger, and I do miss that as well. So, yes, we'd love to join you on that cruise. If you can get us a room, we'll be there, okay?
Absolutely. All right. Well,
we can organise that.
this is recorded now. It's down. Where have you been, Laura, out of interest? Where have you cruised to?
I went to Hawaii and all around the islands there. It was beautiful. Hopping on and off, walking over volcanoes, going to where they filmed Jurassic Park in a helicopter and flying down, seeing the waterfall, seeing, whales on boat trips. And it was just absolutely gorgeous. I love Hawaii. I'd definitely go back there again. And that was with Celebrity Cruise Lines. And then I went to another one. Right? Yeah, that was me as a passenger. And then I went on another one for my dad's 70th birthday round Alaska. And they had the penthouse at the back, and it was just so luxurious. It was so nice. So we had lots of parties there. It was really good. I think that was Celebrity as well. So, going on all the little ports, doing the massive zip lines and doing seaplanes, and seeing all the ice, all the glaciers. Oh, I could recommend Alaska. It's just beautiful.
What about you, Mabel? You've been on, Susie. You've been on a cruise ship unpaid?
No, the first time I went was with the girls. That was my first cruise experience.
And how many, Susie, have you done with the girls? You've done 3. We're cruising to where on?
To Vanuatu.
Oh, lovely.
And Namia. So.
That was our last cruise we went to, yeah.
We did a fun, when we got at Namia, we did a bike. I said to the girls, can we do something? And they're like, oh, okay. We did this bike tour. It was so fun.
That was really fun.
We were riding around on the bike.
Uh-huh.
What about you, Colin?
I've been on a lot of cruises, like a lot.
Unpaid,
No, I've never been on as a passenger. That is the weird thing. I've never been on as a passenger. I've always been on as the entertainment. So, but I've been everywhere. I've been to Shanghai, Beijing, Taiwan, Taipei, Vietnam, Russia, Mexico, Caribbean, all over through the Caribbean, Alaska, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Hawaii. I'm getting there. I'm trying to get them all.
Heaps.
You want to actually have a look at what it's like on the other side of the fence.
I'm actually really tempted now to go. My husband actually said it. I couldn't believe he said it. He said, let's go on when we can finally get out. Do you want to go on a cruise? And I said, who are you and what have you done with my husband? But yeah, so he's so we might finally be passengers for the very first time.
When you get on, you'll do one of 2 things. You'll either just go there and enjoy the experience, or you'll be criticising everything that the artists do on the other side of the fence.
I probably wouldn't criticize. You know what I'd probably do? I'd probably end up embedding myself in there and see how it's working. Probably would.
Is it very different seeing both sides of the cruise? Laura and Susie, being both a passenger and then as someone who's worked on the ship?
I've only been as an entertainer.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Laura. How different is it being a passenger?
Okay, so
and then,
well, we've been really lucky on the Bravo cruise. We had really nice rooms. We had ocean view rooms, so it was similar to being a passenger because we were guest entertainers. We were flown, to Sydney, hopped on, had great rooms, dined in the dining room, got to use the pool, got to use the gym, got to go on excursions. It was like a little holiday, and then we'd perform as well. So it was incredible. So I think being a passenger, we experienced the same thing as being a performer. The other way around. Being a performer on the Bravo ships, we experienced the same as being a passenger. But I know that for some other people, as a performer, they experience a different thing. Their rooms are quite low down. They have to do chores. They need to learn security drills. So for me, it was similar. Other people, not so similar. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Philip asked a question there. He says, has anyone looked at the RCCL World Cruise in 2023?
Yeah. 9 months at sea. Gosh.
Yeah, so it's what they're doing now, just as an FYI for whoever wants to know, is depending on availability, they are having entertainers stay on for a longer amount of time. Originally, they were trying to get entertainers to stay on for 6 months, guest entertainers, but most of them said no. So it will be a rotating group of performers on that long tour. However, they have canceled their Australian leg of that 9-month cruise, as far as I know.
I wonder why.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I know that it'll be a rotating group of performers, because you may have them staying on a little longer and doing something like 3 full shows rather than only the 2 full shows that you would normally see.
Right.
Yeah.
Because these around the world tour cruises are really, really popular. They sell out really, really quickly.
So how do you as entertainers, when you're on the cruise, I mean, obviously you're not working 24/7. So how do you have your downtime?
Very easily. Can I say that?
Quick say that.
Like Laura said, because we're like guests, we have that freedom. We can go anywhere we want. We don't have to go to the cruise room or floors. So we can go to the pool, we can go to the gym, we can walk around, we can go see shows, we can go listen to music. It gives us that much more freedom. So we can, go have a lie down, go to the buffet again. So
Always the buffet.
Well, the buffet's got its benefits.
And a nightclub.
Oh yeah.
Susie, I remember you got shin burn that first day.
Oh yeah, I
for
was
so
so
long.
sunburned. Oh,
We couldn't get to our rooms that first day, so we were all sitting out by the pool, and Susie's quite fair, and she got a horrible shin burn.
I'd be walking around in shorts and random people. Oh, you got so sunburned. I'm like, yes, I know, thank you. Like, so bad.
So the first time you got on board the cruise, on board the ship, what was the first experience that you girls had?
Took a lot of pictures.
We sailed out of Darling Harbour in Sydney, so just the view, like Sydney Harbour Bridge, the Opera House. I mean, bon voyage.
And
I
how
think we were starving as well, so we went straight to the buffet, didn't we, for lunch?
That was my
Food. Yes.
Laura, you sound like
all you can eat. It's just fabulous.
What's wrong with that? I know.
Laura. You sound like a common, honest to goodness common cruiser. The first thing they do, walk on as a guest and end up leaving the ship as cargo.
Yes. And the sail away. How exciting is the sail away that night where they honk the horn and, you're drinking champagne out on the deck, the sun's shining. and you see the Sydney Bridge in the background. You wave goodbye, off you go. Bye to the Opera House.
There is
Yeah.
no better
It's just
view.
so good.
Yeah.
There's no better view than going out of Sydney Harbour.
Oh, spectacular.
Yeah. I have to say, we did do it on a princess ship. So the sail away, it's not quite like something like Carnival or otherwise. It's a little bit subdued, I have to say. Not taking away anything from the cruise. It was fantastic. But it's a bit more low key.
Different horses for different
Yeah,
courses.
no, that's fine. We love this.
Has had actually a lot of comments on that. They are trying to fix it. They've actually, on their brand new ships, unlike Regal and the Sky, they actually have a whole new sail away extravaganza thing. So they have a show and they have drinks and they have a whole brand new thing now on their new ships. In response to, yes, the less exciting sail away on Many Princess.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
but
on.
I thought it might have been, I actually thought it might have been a reflection of the passengers on the ship, because they always say that princesses were slightly, can we say, more mature people, which we didn't particularly find, but yeah, anyway. But it was still beautiful being on the harbour and going under the bridge, because it was a smaller ship, the Sun Princess. It was fantastic.
What about, I mean, if you think about it, the princess's saving grace is the horn,
The Love Boat.
the love boat.
Now
It is
standard on all ships.
Now it is, yes. Now, yes.
Especially when you pull up next to a Disney and they've got other
Their
types of
Disney theme song
theme song
competition going on.
Yeah.
I'd love
Horn off.
to go on a Disney cruise. Has anyone been on a
Actually-
Disney cruise? I'd love to go.
When Disney comes back down here, they actually have hired my friends, the Beverly Belles.
Oh.
The Beverly Belles have been on Disney out of California. So if Disney comes down here, we have an in.
Done.
Okay, so what do the Beverly Belles do?
We also have an in whenever Regent Cruise Line comes in. We always go on board there to do a performance that night. We like guest performers for the night when they've docked in Port Melbourne, and they've also done it. We've done it in.
Yeah, we did it in
Cairns.
Cairns. Yeah, we just flew up there, went on board, sang, got up.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
very.
I didn't know Regent. Okay, that's surprising. I didn't even think about Regent coming here.
They wouldn't even give you a room and let you sail away with them.
We would have liked that.
Oh, Lorraine's been on Disney cruises, as I say, Sydney cruises, Disney cruises. Yeah, she loves the Wish Upon a Star song.
When you do go on board ship, do you only do a short stint? Like, do you do your act and then get off at the next port, or do you do the whole cruise?
With the Bravo cruise, we stay on for the full week. It's a week's worth, up to 10 days, I think, of cruising. So we stay on for that entire time. So we perform a couple of times during that week, not every night, and our set's an hour. So, yeah, by the end of it, I remember that time I'd lost my voice from all the partying and singing. At the end of it, we had such a great time. I can't wait to go back. Really can't.
So, when you do those sort of gigs, are you playing the same set every night, or are you changing your set?
Yeah, we are. We're singing the same set every night. Because there's just so many
They're not
shows.
going to see us.
Yeah. Although now it'll probably change. We've got lots of new songs.
We do.
So, yeah.
Especially
And not all the passengers are at your show. So, you know, they will have been to see another show one night and then they'll see our show the next night. So it kind of is a rotation thing. So, I mean, they'll come and watch us again if they love us. But otherwise they'll just go and watch another show. So we see the passengers see different things every night.
So you would not have had experience on Royal Caribbean as yet, have you?
Sorry, say that again.
You have you done a gig on on any of the Royal Caribbean ships, the big ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, That was the Radiance of the Seas.
Oh, that's right. So with the Radiance of the Seas, you probably got, what, 5,000 people on board the ship? So, and they'll only fit 20 people in the, because of COVID now, because of distancing. 20, so you've got a full 6 months worth of gig going on there.
Oh no, that was just the week. That was
Fantastic,
the
yeah.
week cruise. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just getting business going for you here. I mean, you'll be on those really huge ships, and the space in the theatre would only be like 20 people because of social distancing. And then all you need to do is have a 6-month gig so that, well, yeah, okay.
Might be hard to leave her Bubba for 6 months.
Listen, when Bubba turns 3, she would want to leave Bubba for 6 months.
Charming.
I have a friend who is just on the hard.
I'm not saying it's
Can I just say Alyssa's here? Alyssa in Brisbane is saying hi. Hey, Alyssa.
G'day, Alyssa. One of the things that we have for Down Under Cruises is that we are associated with an organisation called Helping Hands for Cruising. And our goal is we want to give people who have never had an opportunity to go on a cruise ship for whatever reason. We want to give them the opportunity of actually getting on a cruise, and we give them a free cruise. And one of the guys that we've actually had the opportunity of doing that for is a guy by the name of Ken Folks, who's our first recipient. And what we've got is a theme song, which I'm going to play shortly. And with that theme song, it gives people an opportunity to have a look and also donate to the Helping Hands for Cruising. I was wondering if you guys might, at some point, put together something that would help the charity grow. Let me just play the video for you, and then you will understand what we try and achieve. This is going to be glitchy and it'll take a minute for me to actually find the song, but once we've got it up, you will find it interesting. The song is actually written by a guy called FatMat Adventures. So here's our video.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul, and floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach? One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
I can't hear you. You're muted.
Thanks for that.
I was just about to say,
Technical issues here.
oh, the crackling has stopped. Have I spoken too soon?
Yeah, you have.
Oh, no, I did say not wood.
Good word.
Oh, dear. Never mind. Thank you, FatMat, once again for the video and the song. It's amazing.
Sorry, what's that, Laura?
It's lovely. It's a great video. That's really lovely that, you know, you can
amazing.
do
It
that
is.
and you can help people to have that opportunity.
Yep.
Thank you for those.
We'd love to
great
help.
words.
I mean, you know, we could, Colin was just saying she could put a video together for you.
That would be awesome,
Wow.
because if we can promote both you and Helping Hands, everybody would be in a great place. We want to get bucket loads of people listening to you folks, and we want to get bucket loads of people being able to benefit from being able to go on a cruise.
Susie, do you just want to hold up the new
You can see it.
DVD again? Beautiful. Pacific Bells, sing, swing, and get in the mood.
We'll certainly be getting people in the mood in a
Thank you.
second by having that in our link down under. I mean, down under in the description, not down. Yeah, right. We are coming up to the hour fairly shortly, and so I would like to thank you girls ever so much for taking the time and the effort and energy to pop in and spending a bit of less time with the family.
Now, Pacific Bells, excuse me, you've got someone who's volunteered to be a backup dancer. We have to audition him if we do swing. David
David Burgess.
Dave, he'll be brilliant.
Now, let me say, Dave Burgess is one of those guys that communicates with the microwave
This
and
technology
uses the
knowledge
Gills voice as an area.
as an
So,
end.
one of those kind of guys.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah,
Speak
thanks,
to
Dave.
Laura will audition you for your dancing.
Yeah. The only thing is, does Dave have to wear one of those grass skirts when he does the audition? No, Susie. Yeah. Susie's not happy about it.
Some lycra.
That's a good idea. Leg warmers.
Leg warmers. Okay.
Apparently, we can't. Ruffy's saying we can't hear you. I'm so sorry. We don't know what is going on with our audio.
Well, Ruffy, you're probably listening late on, and I would say take those ear pegs out of your ears so you can hear us. That's Raphael from Visos Travel. Anyway, girls, thanks for an
you
awesome
so
day.
much. Thank you.
We're gonna
Thanks for having us on.
end the stream. Pleasure. I will ask you hang around for a bit, a little after. We'll just end out the stream and
we'll just have a quick chat.
After.
So don't go.
So to the rest of you folks, have an awesome day, and we shall catch you next time.
Thank you.
See you later.
Take care and
Take
bye
care.
now.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone. Bye. Bye.
And